Hello everybody, welcome back. Starting to rain out here a little bit, so just wanted to go over a few things on my truck. Mainly, I've owned this now for not quite a year. December, the first week of December will be a year, but I kind of wanted to talk about it a little bit before the new models come out. I don't know if it's already come out at your dealership or not, but where I'm at, it still hasn't come out yet, at least up to last weekend that I know of. So this is the 4-cylinder motor here, the 2.7 liter. Still pretty clean. I've taken it to Michigan and back, almost near Canada. From the where I live at, close to the Florida border, and I've taken it up there and back. It made it through up there with no problem at all. I had no problem getting up through the mountains, no problem passing if I needed to. If I needed to get to 60, 70, 80, you know, it would do it as quick as I wanted it to. Now, people complain about it doesn't have the power or anything like that. That's true. I come from driving a Hemi, you know, on my Ram that I had, to this. Well, all you got to do is just give a little bit more power. You got the ECT power button there, or just hit the gas some. It's not going to hurt this truck. I can get up to 70 or 80 in no time at all. So yeah, you may think just from the sound of it that and the high RPMs that maybe you're hurting the truck, that you should baby it, but trust me, you're not going to baby this truck. You don't need to baby this truck. This thing can take anything you throw at it. That's what I've learned so far the first year of owning this. Now, since I was talking about my Ram, I've already sold it maybe a month or so ago, and I bought that now. If you guys watched any of my other videos, you've seen I've done some camping in that one. So I only have, because I was driving that Ram for a while, I only have less than 8,000 miles on this thing. So basically most of my miles on this is going on trips. I went to North Georgia twice to some cabins. I went to out towards the Atlantic Ocean a couple times in this, and like I said, I have no problem whatsoever. It's comfortable on a long trip. I drove this straight through from up there near Canada down here to almost Florida in 18 hours, and it was a very comfortable ride. So those are some of the things I like. Like I said, when I first bought this truck, I did kind of baby it, because I was like, man, this thing is having high RPMs. Get in here. It's having high RPMs, and the you know, I was just thinking, yeah, I'm gonna hurt this truck by doing that. But you know, you start learning what it can and can't do, and so far there's not much it can't do. So you know, so then I started, you know, hitting the gas more and just got used to the sound. So once I got used to the sound of the motor, that it's okay to have 4,000 to 5,000 RPMs, you know, that it isn't a constant thing. It's just when you need to pass somebody, or you know, you're trying to accelerate to get on the interstate. I got my maintenance thing on. It's telling me that I need to get an oil change soon. It actually sent me an email before it came up. I have to get my 10,000 mile oil change, which I already got my oil changed, you know, when I first got this truck. But I got it scheduled for next Friday. So anyways, back to the RPMs. Once I learned that the RPMs was okay, you know, to go to 4 or 5 when I needed it, then it was fine. Also, when I was in the mountains, I didn't even get to go to 4 or 5 RPMs, because once I was going at speed like 70, 75 miles per hour, I was in the mountains and I'm just chugging along uphill while everybody else is going slow. You know, if they didn't have their cruise on or anything like that, I'm only going 3,500 RPMs. Now, those are, like I said, some of the things I do like. This has been my latest miles per gallon since I went to the mountains. 21.6 miles per gallon. I get about 22, 23. I actually get about 24 on the highway interstate. I don't have any kind of thing that, you know, hooked up to this truck or anything like that to help it or anything like that. Not yet. So at my work, I'm only work about 7 miles away, and the I stop and turn about 14 times, so my miles per gallon is kind of low. You know, I can get about 18 miles per gallon going to work, but that didn't upset me none, because like I said in my previous videos, I never bought this truck, you know, thinking, oh, I'm gonna get like 30 miles a gallon in this thing, because it's a 4-cylinder. I mean, it's a heavy truck, 4-wheel drive. I just don't think you're gonna get that kind of mileage if that's what you were looking for, you know, in a truck. You may in the new ones, I have no idea, you know, but not in this one. And the reason I bought this truck too, it wasn't that expensive, you know, compared to other 4-wheel drives. I was looking at a Colorado, their basic package, and it was like $40,000, and I didn't. I got this one. I think the sticker price was 30 or 31 for the basic package. Now, it didn't come with any of the step rails. It didn't come with the off-road tires. It didn't come with the hitch. I still got to put a Reese hitch on this thing now that I sold the Ram, because I was using the Ram to do everything. It didn't come with any of that. I did put this tonneau cover on myself, or not myself, I bought it and put it on. Put this net on, but I just got really the almost basic package. Apparently I could have got one without any of the back seats on. Let me get my key out of there. This one did come with back seats. So yeah, so this one came with back seats, and I hadn't really used it yet. I like this area for storage. I really haven't. I usually put a tote in here, like when I went to Michigan and stuff, I'd put all my camping gear in here and stuff like that. It was great. So one thing that I wish that I could have got on this, that, you know, I don't know if the basic package has it or you have to step up to SR5. I wish the back window was, you know, electronic, or, you know, that a powered window. I would rather that be a powered window than, I can barely reach back there to open it. Now to close it I can reach, because it would slide out that way and I can reach from the front seat. But if it starts raining or something like that, you know, like that, it would be real hard for me to reach while driving. If I would have went back in time, let's say, and thought about it, I might have went with the SR5 one, just because needing the double cab because of my grandson. So I've only seen one YouTube video where you could, or a woman has put 2 car seats in there. And I tried ours. Ours is just a big car seat, I guess. It will kind of lean forward, so the straps are, he's kind of like leaning forward, and that's when it's over there. And then we have the passenger seat up as far as the, you know, as go, that someone could be comfortable up there, and his feet are still scrunched up on the back of that seat. So that's a that was just a I would have probably went with the, you know, the double cab or whatever you call it on the SR5 than this, had I thought about if I was going to sell the Ram and needing a car seat in here. So those are a couple of the things that, like I said, that wasn't really any knock against this truck. That was just a decision when I bought it. You know, I wasn't thinking about the car seat. Okay, the couple other things that I kind of wish I had from the basic package, you know, an upgrade from the base package is probably the fog lights. I know I can get some put in, and it'd probably be a lot cheaper than, you know, actually financing this. They already had it. But being here in South Georgia, it gets real humid a lot. Even in the winter, we get a lot of fog. It wouldn't mind extra lights, you know, on the road. I know it don't help out too much, but I did like mine, at least on the Ram. I'm not going to get any new tires until I use this up. These tires actually been good, but I do plan on, when I do upgrade these tires, to get some off-road ones. I'm not going to go overboard or anything. One thing I do like about this truck compared to, you know, like I'm basing this off of my Ram where I had no backup camera. This backup camera has actually been nice. I don't use it that often like you would just backing up in your driveway, but I do use it when I'm at the stores, and like when I went on my cabin trip just recently, we got lost up there middle of the night on these one-lane roads up in the mountains, and I would have been real stressed out being in the Ram. Being the Ram would have been a lot bigger truck with no backup camera, and you're backing up towards a cliff so you could turn around. And in this one I can use the backup camera, and that the truck was smaller in terms of width and stuff. The length is still about the same, but in width I felt a lot more comfortable, you know, going on those one-lane roads, and I didn't feel like I was up against the edge of the cliff driving. This one I felt like I had plenty of room no matter what. So those are just some of the things on this truck. My review is I like it. I think I've only had one, maybe two people say they did not like this truck at all, or, you know, the Toyota Tacoma. The overwhelming response is they loved it. You know, the most people say they loved it. And especially this 4-cylinder one, talking about the motor will last a lifetime. And I believe it. I always have a feeling when I get in this thing. I mean, I know it's new, you know, it's almost new, that it should, you know, be dependable. But I just have this feeling that in 10, 20 years, it's going to start right up, you know, as long as I keep maintenance on it. So that's that's basically what I really wanted to talk about in this. You know, if you want to go out and get the newer one, if you were interested in Tacoma, I don't blame you. I actually wanted this particular model, you know, this series, just because since the mid-2000s, I've always liked the Tacomas, and they pretty much didn't change the body style or anything like that, and that's what I wanted. So the new ones will be a little different, obviously. It's going to have that turbo motor. I don't know much about that truck at all, but I'm sure if you're still interested in these, they'll still have some new or used left on the lot. You know, trucks are only going to get more expensive, so, you know, that's one of the reasons I grabbed this one, a brand new 4-wheel drive truck for, you know, 30 or 31,000, I forget sticker price, on this truck. And then the dealership that I bought it through also gives a lifetime powertrain warranty on this, so that sold me on getting this truck. Because like I said, I was looking for like a Chevy Colorado, to even a Jeep or something, you know. So like I said, I'm so I don't regret this decision. A lot of times I'll buy something and it's like, gosh, I wish I didn't buy this or that, and it just, you know, I feel like, you know, I didn't need this and that. And when I bought this, I really didn't need this truck. I had a truck, but I've never owned a brand new vehicle. For me, my wife has, but for me that I drive, I never owned one, and this one was one. And you know, like I said, I feel good driving this every day. So we'll take it for a quick spin. Let's go down the road and you can hear it real quick. Alright, so those some of you probably already watched my video, so you already heard this truck, you know, heard it and seen it drive down the road on certain videos that I've had. So, but let's take it anyways for those that hadn't. We'll just take it down the road real quick. And so, like I said, this was pretty basic. Here's my 4-wheel drive button. I've only used the 4 high. I've not have used the 4 low yet. I mean, I've turned it to 4 low, but I didn't really use it for anything yet. I used the 4 high definitely when I went in the mountains. I used the ECT power button. It gives you kind of a boost if you need to pass somebody. Let me turn this on a little bit. It's a little muggy out after it rained here. If I need to pass somebody, or like when I get on the ramp, or you know, trying to get on the ramp to get on the interstate, I'll use that button. It helps out a lot. Your RPMs do go up, but it goes up after each gear. It basically reaches its max before it shifts and stuff. So and I'll kind of keep it quiet so we can listen to the truck. Now, I wasn't, you know, pushing it. I'm just lightly tapping on it. Got to 60 fairly quickly. I wasn't, you know, in no hurry to get to 60. Get up here, I'll show you the ECT button. Like I said, there's my, if you can see it, my mileage. If you follow my last video, you seen where we hit 7,000. I've also had videos where I've hit 5,000 and 1,000, I believe. It's just an easy truck to drive. I'll turn around up here. There's like a little fire station up here. And then when I come back, I'll kind of hit it pretty hard with the ECT button, and you know, you can kind of hear the RPMs go on that. I don't think no one's behind me or in front of me, so let's go. Oh, let me hit the ECT button so you can see. that's also me going uphill with it too. And to be honest, I didn't really push it either. So, but you can see right there's the ECT power saying it's on. And then get a speeding ticket. We do get cops that sit right up there sometimes, so I'll kind of slow it down a little bit. Hopefully neighbors don't mind, and then I'll watch the RPMs. So really, you know, like I said, the RPMs only reach like a little over 5 whenever I do hit the ECT button on. And that's just me trying to pass somebody or getting onto the interstate. Alright, so we're back in my driveway, and just want to conclude this video by again saying that how much I like this truck. It's just basic. I love everything up here. I don't know if I would have, when I upgraded and got some more of the extra features, if I would even use them, to be honest, just where I live at. So this was perfect for me. I do like the excess cab a lot. Like I said, I do wish now that maybe I would have got the double cab just so I can, you know, put to use the car seat. And also, you know, if we go on trips, we could have, my daughter and my grandson could have rode with us all in one vehicle. It's that was just a couple of the things that, you know, and that was more of maybe I should have bought this instead of that thing, but not really anything about this particular truck. I do like this thing's got a crap load of cup holders. You got a bottle holder, cup holder there. So on the other side of the door, you got these right here. These, you got these. Like I said, it's been great. I can't even stress like how much I really like this truck. I guess you guys know with all the other videos. I do plan on getting step rails eventually, and I'm going to get car seat covers and a Reese hitch. Those are the next 3 things I'm going to get for sure. Just to those will be my next things to add to this truck. Like I said, the tires, it'll probably be a while. But anyways, I hope anyone that's watched this learned anything, you know, that if you guys got any questions, just give me a let's leave a comment. And if you like this video, if it helped you anyways, please like it and subscribe. That would really help. And I want to thank everybody who does watch these videos. It's the reason why I'm making another one. I hadn't made one in a while, but the other ones just keep getting views, so I wanted to you know, make another one, especially one like this before the new models come out, just so maybe give you guys an extra thing, say, yeah, you know what, I'm going to buy this one, or no, I'm going to wait on the next one. So we'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks again.